prevent this is for the United States to build a strategic relationship with China, take the Chinese approach and isolate Russia. That was Kissinger's approach. In a sense, Mr. Trump, following another very old lineage in US foreign policy since the 1990s, has kind of a reverse Kissinger, which is, let's, as the United States, befriend Russia, get close to Russia, and break the Russia-China alliance, and then allow Russia and the United States to isolate China. Mr. Trump is in a reverse Kissinger position. Now, this is going to entangle him in all kinds of knots this time around. For instance, since he was last president, the Russian government and the Venezuelan government have got very much closer. So if Mr. Trump is going to try to peel away the Russians, which is impossible, from its deepened alliance with the Chinese, he's not going to be able to pursue the John Bolton strategy, the Marco Rubio strategy of regime change in Venezuela and Cuba. The Russians will object to that. I mean, people say, well, yeah, but Marco Rubio is his Secretary of State. Listen, the Secretary of State is a largely ceremonial post. You basically do the bidding of the president. It has about 1 or 2% of the military budget, is the Secretary of State's budget. Rubio is not going to be able to drive a policy. Trump has sandwiched Rubio between Tulsi Gabbard, who is an anti-interventionist, and other people, so he's not going to, in other words, is Trump going to be so much worse for the world? I don't think so. Is Trump going to be able to wreak unlimited damage on the world? I think he'll wrap himself up in contradictions, because the world is changing rapidly and the United States cannot control it except by military force, and that military force itself may not be sufficient.
I mean, yeah, I think that you're seeing that with what's happening with the Houthis in Yemen, that they cannot be compelled by military force to cease their solidarity strikes.